Hello, I'd like to describe the Stern Center for Research Computing to you and tell you a little bit about the facilities and support services we have. My name is Norman White. I'm the faculty director at the Stern Center for Research Computing. I'm also a faculty member in the Information Systems group of the IOMS department at Stern. The Stern Center for Research Computing, first of all, has a number of consulting services that we provide. We advise on facilities and services for research projects to both faculty and PhD students. We can provide programming and web development for small projects. If there's a larger project, we can help you in finding a consultant for the project, usually a Master's of Science in Computer Science student at Courant. We also help in using our computing facilities, as well as locating where you might find data. At Wharton Research Data Systems, we have a lot of internal data sets, and we also have the virtual business library at BOPS that I'll talk about in a little while. Syndicated data is mostly located at Wharton, at the Wharton Research Databases. For those of you who come from another business school, I'm sure you're familiar with the Wharton. Most business schools around the world, I think there are now 150 of them, house their syndicated data at Wharton and let Wharton manage it for them, so that there's one set of CompuStat files or CRISP files or whatever, and every individual business school doesn't have to manage these. You can access this data from your office. You can also get a computer account if you need to do some larger scale processing there, pull data using SAS, maybe to ship back to us or to process there. And Wharton also has a staff of consultants that are especially good with SAS. So if you have some tricky SAS problems, we usually send you off to Wharton. We pay them for support, so you can use it. One of our major support areas is high-performance computing. Stern was one of the first business schools to have a grid computing environment. Our grid is not all that large, but it has about 12 machines, 70 processors, 90 terabytes of disk. Many Stern researchers use it to do simulations, optimization, large-scale data analysis. It can make things run much, much faster. However, that's not the only high-performance computing environment at NYU. The university has at least 3 or 4 other much larger clusters that are compatible with our cluster, so it's quite easy to move your application onto one of the bigger clusters if you really need some major horsepower. If you're looking for textual data that you would normally find in printed form, the place to go is the BOPS Virtual Business Library. Stern and NYU, through BOPS, subscribe to a wide variety of databases like the New York Times, Business Week, Reuters, LexisNexis, just a huge list. You have access to all of this from within the university. If you want to get access to some of the services from outside the university, you need to go through a proxy server that makes it look like you're coming from inside the university. And any one of our staff or BOPS can show you how to set this up if you need access from home or when you're traveling. Faculty and PhD students have access to a Bloomberg terminal in the Solomon Center on the 9th floor of KMAC. We pay Bloomberg a lot of money because we have a number of Bloomberg terminals. If you don't know how to use the Bloomberg terminal, you can sit down and hit the help key. There'll be an online chat opened up, or you can call Bloomberg directly and they can walk you through how to use the terminal. Also, many of our PhD students are pretty adept at using the Bloomberg terminal. One of our recent additions has been a private compute cloud, which allows us to provide faculty and PhD students with specialized servers for short-term projects. These servers run in our cloud. We have 4 cloud servers, if you wish. So we can provision machines very quickly, and the servers can be Linux, Windows, Vista, Windows 7, anything that can run on an Intel processor. We can give you usually as much RAM as you need, up to 4 processors right now, pretty soon going to 8, lots of disk, multiple network cards, and we can do this usually within a day. So this saves faculty a lot of money on their stars and also lets them bring equipment online that they can use for short projects. And then when you're done, we just delete a file and everything disappears. We provide software installation services for both faculty and PhD students who need software installed in their office. Stern and the university has site licenses for lots of software, MATLAB, S+, DataStream, SDC Platinum, lots of different software packages. You can also purchase licenses for personal use through either us or through ITS. That's the NYU computing people. But we'll come and install the software for you. If you're interested, just send an email to research@stern.nyu.edu, and David Frederick will contact you and arrange a time to come and talk to you and tell you, is the software available for free or what it will cost, etc. Our latest experiment is what is called big data. We have a small Hadoop cluster for use in analyzing very large textual data sets and experimenting with big data analytics and visualization. We're now trying to see if we can get our little pilot cluster into something a little more permanent, so we can both use it for faculty research as well as student projects. This is our staff. I'm Norman White. Robin World, who's located on the 9th floor of KMEC, is the manager of the Solomon Data Center. She also sits right outside where the Bloomberg terminal is. Dan Graham, who sits on the 5th floor of Tisch, is our infrastructure manager and manages the hardware. David Frederick is our research database manager and is the person to contact if you need help with databases or locating some kind of data, as well as software installations. Thank you very much.